Welcome back to our channel. My name is Jennifer Roblin and I am an anxiety specialist and therapist. Now in today's video, we are talking about something that many people struggle with, and that is muscle pain and tension when they are feeling anxious. So do hang around to the end, because at the end of this video, I will be sharing my top tips for overcoming this. So let's jump straight in and start by exploring what is anxiety. Well, it is characterised by feelings of fear, worry, overwhelm, unease, and apprehension. Anxiety disorders are prolonged periods of stress and everyday anxiety. They're very common and they affect millions of people worldwide. The most common types of anxiety disorders include generalised anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. There's a vast range of them. So, while anxiety is often associated with emotional and psychological symptoms, it can also manifest in our bodies too and lead to prolonged muscle tension and pain. Now, understanding the connection between anxiety and muscle pain or muscle tension can help us manage these symptoms more effectively. So why do we get anxious? Well, it is a completely normal circumstance in certain situations, and it's only natural to feel anxious when we are in immediate danger or we perceive there to be danger. Now, when we experience anxiety, our body goes into a fight and flight response. This reaction is evolutionary and it is designed to help us deal with an immediate danger or threat. This same reaction to anxiety is also responsible for keeping us humans alive, as it is what makes us jump back onto the pavement if we step out in front of a car. So it can be a good thing. So I guess we can agree that when we're all living in caves, we needed to know where the tiger was hiding, or if an approaching tribe were friendly or not. Now, anxiety was clearly far more helpful back then because our everyday survival depended on it. Now, during this fight and flight reaction, our bodies release the stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. And these hormones prepare us to either confront the danger that's in front of us or to run away from it. But one of the side effects of these hormones is muscle pain and tension. So when the danger has passed, what would normally happen is our bodies go back to homeostasis. That's when they're in balance again. However, when the threat is a co-worker, a traffic jam, social media, our finances or our inbox, when that's triggering us, we can remain in a constant anxious state of hypervigilance and we're constantly looking around for danger all around us. Now, the discomfort of ongoing muscle pain and tension can also increase our anxiety over time, especially health anxiety, and that can lead to us having panic attacks, and it reinforces the negative cycle that impacts both our physical and our mental well-being. So recognising that muscle tension is a normal side effect of anxiety may be helpful. So let's look at how anxiety actually causes muscle pain and tension. So we can all hold tension in different parts of our bodies. Sometimes we can even feel tense when we are unaware that we're even feeling anxious. When stress and anxiety levels are heightened, our brain sends a system to the nervous system to go into a protection mode, and our nerves activate our muscles to tighten. When muscles are constantly tense, they can become sore and painful, and they can feel tender to touch, almost like we've got a bruise. Now, this is because prolonged muscle tension reduces blood flow to the muscles. We lack the circulation in our limbs, and this leads to a build-up of lactic acid and other waste products. Over time, this can result in inflammation, chronic muscle tension, numbness, and other forms of discomfort. So if we're feeling muscle tension, then this is our body subconsciously trying to tell us that we're fearful or anxious of something. So if we start Googling all our symptoms, then we're likely going to read about the worst case scenarios, and that ensures that our anxiety only escalates and we start this constant downward spiral. A better strategy is to ask yourself, what is it that I'm trying to avoid doing right now? Or what is it I'm trying to avoid facing? As those questions may give us a bit more of an insight, a clue as to what we're actually anxious about. Now, muscle pain and tension from anxiety can last for varying amounts of time, and it's different for everyone. It depends on factors such as the type of anxiety that you suffer from and the severity of your anxiety symptoms, how many coping mechanisms you've got. Now, usually muscle tensions caused by short episodes of anxiety tend to disappear once the stressful event is over, and the body is likely to return to normal afterwards. However, when we are experiencing chronic stress or chronic anxiety disorder, muscle tensions may last for extended periods, ranging from a few days to weeks. Now, before we continue, if you're finding this helpful, then please do like, subscribe and share this video with someone you think would be interested. And go ahead and hit the notification button to stay updated with all our latest content. It really helps me to get the message out to more people. So let's look at whereabouts in our bodies do we feel muscle tension. So muscle tension caused by anxiety can affect various different parts of our body, and it may not be felt in the same area for everyone. However, wherever you are feeling it, know that you're not alone. It is very, very common. Muscle tension is the result of a build-up of stress and anxiety in our bodies, and we're not giving ourselves a chance to recover. Some areas of the body are more commonly affected than others. So these would be things like your head, your neck, your shoulders. Often we carry tension there. And in addition to the tense muscles, the physical stress and anxiety brought on in many workplace environments, because we're maintaining a prolonged position. We're sitting at a desk without movement. We may have poor posture, or we may just be doing a singular repetitive movement over and over again. And all these things can cause more muscle pain. We may feel it in our lower and upper back. We may become tense and have pain there, often due to prolonged periods of sitting again and other anxiety-related tension. We might have a tight chest, a chronic chest pain, acid reflux, a shortness of breath and an increased heart rate. And these things can be particularly distressing and frightening and may even trigger a panic attack. Knowing that these are all regular symptoms of anxiety, and it's our body's way of preparing us to run really fast, may help give us some relief in the moment. We can feel it in our jaw where we grind and clench our teeth, and it can cause jaw pain and tension headaches. We get restless legs, and the urge to move our legs can result in muscle fatigue and soreness in the legs. You may also feel a tingling or numbing sensation alongside muscle twitching and a feeling that we call jelly legs. So what's the best way of managing muscle tension? We need to address both the physical and the psychological aspects. So it's preferable to resolve the underlying anxiety itself with a trained anxiety therapist. But there are strategies that you can use immediately to reduce your muscle tension and pain temporarily. But before I share my top tips for overcoming muscle tension, I would love to remind you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, as it allows me to get the videos out to more and more people, and please hit that notification button so you're kept up to date. Also, I'd love to know in the comments, if you could let me know, where do you feel tension? Where do you feel any pain around muscles? And if you can share any top tips that you have found useful, that would be great for anyone else watching. So the strategies I want to give you to help with anxiety and muscle tension are: number one, exercise. Regular physical activity can really help reduce muscle tension and promote relaxation. Activities such as stretching and walking are particularly beneficial. And when we exercise, we release endorphins, and these can counterbalance the stress hormones of cortisol and adrenaline. Yoga is a great way to reduce stiffness in the muscles, and it's also been proven to be effective in reducing stress and anxiety in the long run. It encourages deep breathing alongside movement. So you've got two great things there. Massage. If you can, try and get regular massages, or even use self-massaging techniques, because this can help relieve muscle tension and improve the blood circulation to the area that is causing you pain and troubling you. Heat therapy is another one. Applying heat to sore muscles can help relax them and reduce pain. We can take warm baths, warm showers, or even use heating pads. They can be effective as they can help relax tense muscles and increase the blood flow, resulting in a sense of calm throughout the body. There's also more and more research coming through about cold shock therapy. Now, cold showers, even ice baths, can help reduce inflammation and muscle soreness by triggering a physiological response known as the cold shock response. This response helps regulate mood and sends more blood flow and oxygen to the muscles. We can practice mindfulness meditation, such as the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. I've got a video in the description, and progressive muscle relaxation techniques, as this can help reduce overall anxiety levels and muscle tension. Now, progressive muscle relaxation involves gently tensing each group of muscles in the body, starting from the top of your head and your face, your eyes, your jaw, your temples, and then slowly releasing the tension and noticing how your muscles feel when you relax them. You work down your body all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And this relaxation exercise helps you to relax when you're feeling anxious and can also help improve the quality of your sleep. Breathing techniques and exercises are also really effective for reducing stress and anxiety. They can help with physical symptoms too. Try easy techniques like deep belly breathing, where you breathe into the lower part of your diaphragm, or 4-7-8 breathing. Again, there's a link in the description. Or box breathing. It's sometimes called square breathing. Again, I've got a video on that too. Practice a healthy lifestyle. Maintaining a balanced diet, getting adequate sleep, reducing caffeine and alcohol intake can all help manage anxiety and muscle pain. And lastly, staying hydrated. Consuming adequate water has been linked to an elevated mood, whereas being dehydrated releases the stress hormone cortisol, linked with anxiety. You may also wish to download some of my free workbooks. If you're not sure where to start, there's a few of them in the description. I suggest starting with the Circle of Concern, Control and Influence workbook, and I think you'll find the Feelings Wheel workbook particularly helpful for this as well. So anxiety therapy, talking to an anxiety therapist can help you manage your anxiety, and it will offer you the tools and techniques that will get to the root cause of the problem and help you alleviate the symptoms. So whilst self-care strategies can be effective, it is important to seek professional help if muscle pain and anxiety are significantly impacting on your daily life. An anxiety therapist can prescribe appropriate treatment options, as well as support and guide you through your anxiety and give you coping strategies that you can use that are far more healthy and effective. By adopting a holistic approach that addresses both the physical and the psychological factors, you can find relief from muscle pain and improve your overall well-being. So if you are struggling with anxiety and muscle pain, remember that you're not alone and help is available. Taking care of our mental well-being is an essential part of our overall well-being. And if left unresolved, anxiety can spiral out of control and have a significant impact on our relationships, our work, our school life, and our family life. So if you do want to take the next steps to have a happier life, where your fears no longer hold you back, click the link below or in the description and book a free, no obligation consultation call with myself, Jennifer Roblin. I'm an anxiety therapist. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I hope you've got value from it. I would love to see you put some comments in there and let me know if there's any other videos you want me to record. Let me know your thoughts and your top tips for overcoming your own muscle aches. And thank you for watching this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.